Eight Bells for Mental Health is an independent charity which was founded 7 years ago to provide a safe and welcoming environment for people with mental health issues. The organisation runs a drop-in centre 2 days a week where members can come along, socialise, make friends, take part in activities such as an art group, music lessons, or get involved with many of our fundraising activities. What makes Eight Bells for Mental Health unique is that we are a member-led community where people who attend our drop-in centre have a say and an input into the way the organisation is run. We have a dedicated team of volunteers at Eight Bells for Mental Health who offer support and a listening ear to all of our members and will refer people to more specialist organisations if they feel they need that bit of extra help. The majority of our members come from West Berkshire, which unfortunately is one of the lowest funded areas for mental health services in the whole of the country. Roy came to us in a particularly distressed state following the breakdown of his marriage and losing his job and his home. At the time, Roy was living in a tent in the grounds of our local leisure centre, and when he thought life couldn't get any worse, he returned there to find that someone had stolen all his belongings. 2 of our members found Roy literally in an emotional heap in the town centre and brought him along to Eight Bells for Mental Health. I have to say I will never forget the look of utter despair on his face when he walked through the door for the first time. Roy became a regular member at our drop-in centre, and with plenty of support, advice and friendship, he was able to start turning his life around. He now has a girlfriend, a steady job and a new home. Roy was also recently presented with a volunteer award for his work at a homeless charity by our local MP.
Basically it's I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't had this love and support of the Eight Bells, and I've made a lot of great friends. It's been fantastic.
Val has suffered with mental health issues from a young age after a particularly traumatic childhood. She was diagnosed with schizophrenia and a borderline personality disorder following several suicide attempts and a long history of self-harming. Val joined Eight Bells for Mental Health when it was first founded and has become a very active member of our fundraising team. We've supported Val through some very difficult times in her life, and she's worked extremely hard to overcome her demons. Val's happily married to husband Richard, is a popular employee in a local garden centre, and was thrilled when she recently won Berkshire's Sports Personality of the Year award.
It's a place where you can come and be yourself. Nobody judges you. You get along with everybody. I feel very supported here. If you've got a problem, you can see Kath. And most of the other clients have had problems and they don't mind supporting you as well. I like to act as a mentor to people who come along, show them around, make them feel at home here.
Eight Bells encompasses many different things. It's such a valuable resource in this community that I serve. You see people in there blossom because of the support, the help, the friendship, the care they receive. I've been coming here for nearly 9 years now, and I've watched this group blossom, get better and stronger, and it helps us in our jobs, doesn't it, Phil?
Certainly does. Some of these people are a little bit vulnerable. I've got to know quite a few of them on first name terms, on friendly terms with them now. And also, if they see me out and about in the town or on patrol, they approach me and have a chat. And I think it reassures them to know that we're about and that they know us and that we're approachable to them. And if they have a problem, they'll come to us. Quite often hate crime isn't reported, and this is valuable to us. This relationship between us, because we feel that if there is a problem, if they are hurt, if they're upset, they'll come to us because they trust us, and we have that relationship with them.
It's a lifeline for many people. I've seen it from the days it was in the old Eight Bells pub and then moved here, and I've seen people come through the service and move on, as they've got better, and I've seen other people for whom it is a continuing lifeline of support. Sometimes just having someone to chat to who understands their problem. But actually, I think in the wider community, it is much more important than that, because it has done more than almost any organisation I can think of to change people's attitudes towards mental illness and to make us all be a lot more open about it. So we all know people who have either are facing or have faced mental illness, and in so many cases it is eminently treatable, and they can get back into a quality of life that at times seemed impossible. So, I think they have been an absolutely vital link in supporting people with mental illness in West Berkshire.
8 Bells for Mental Health has provided a valuable service to the local community. In order for it to continue to do so, we urgently need access to more funding. Members raise small amounts through coffee mornings and the like, and membership is increasing. If we are to continue to offer this service throughout the community, we do need the security of longer-term funding.
Unfortunately, there is a lot of stigma still attached to mental health issues. Our membership has been growing substantially over the last few months, and people say when they come here they feel they're not judged, they're welcomed, and they feel supported.